Nation! Welcome to the conclusion of Phoenix Wright, Ace Attorney, Justice for All. We're finishing off, and you're not going to see any more of this game for a good 6 months, probably. So enjoy, soak it in. You've been so excited to see the game. You've been requesting to keep on playing it constantly. Well, this is what you get. Now we're about to finish it. Now you don't get any Ace Attorney for a while. Are you happy?
No.
I bet they're crying like little babies.
Look, there's a crying face in the chat right now.
Continuing. From chapter start. Here we go. From chapter start.
Yeah, I don't think that's what you wanted.
I'm an idiot. I think I have to actually, to be safe. Let me just leave. So let's just summarize what's happened, because it's been a very long case from the beginning.
Oh my god.
My
I don't even know.
God.
We were at the,
Objection!
Objection.
we were at the Hero of Heroes ball,
Yep.
invited by a former client, and then suddenly they shut down the whole hotel. They say there's been a murder. Turns out the rival of the winner of the Heroes of Heroes competition, one Iron Samurai, right, was killed,
Yeah.
has
Silver
been accused
Samurai?
of killing the Jammin' Ninja, who stayed in the hotel room just across the hall from him.
Jam.
Stabbed in the chest. Evidence
And strangled.
in his homicide. It was an open and shut case. Okay. Oh, it is from chapter start. I had no choice. It's because we
started a
actually
new
saved at
chapter?
that chapter.
Okay.
All right.
Nickel Samurai, that's
Nickel
what it is.
Samurai.
I knew that didn't sound right.
Yeah.
The nickel, whatever. Iron nickel. It's the exact same thing.
No.
Okay, and then what happened? There's,
Oh, dude.
I'll be
We talked
honest.
to Old
I just
Bag a bunch
wanted
of
to
times.
fit in. I just wanted to fill in that time in the
Yeah.
Wii menu.
We're good now. They know what happened.
Phew.
So what happened immediately though last time? Why are
They're after Tequila,
and
and they're
Edgeworth convinced the judge to keep the trial going while they have handwriting analyzed to find out whether the handwriting is actually what's her name's old mentors or not. The judge was like, "We can wait another day," but Edgeworth was like, "No, let's do it today," because Edgeworth knows that old Gumshoe has Tequila on the run. However, he plowed his car on his way. Gumshoe died. So Gumshoe's dead. On his way to the court. So we don't know what's going on. Oh yeah, and they were gonna track Gumshoe down using.
Yeah. Von Karma's.
Von Karma showed up, and did she say she could track him down, or did?
Did she show up?
Nah, she didn't show up.
Or are we just gonna go get her? Or someone gonna go find her?
Oh, I guess somebody's just gonna go find her.
Yeah.
Anyways, and the judge got convicted of sodomy.
Yeah.
A lot happened.
Yeah.
Why is a gavel?
Court will now reconvene. I assume both sides are ready? Yes, Your Honor. Yes, Your Honor. I can understand.
Sorry, she's out of the hospital now. She got shot.
Yeah, she showed up, didn't she?
No.
I could have sworn she showed up in the lobby. Whatever.
In the lobby?
Whatever. I can understand the defense. I can understand the defense acting like this. However, why do you seem so distraught, Mr. Edgeworth? It's nothing, Your Honor. What's wrong with Edgeworth? It looks like something unexpected just happened to him.
He had a massive heart attack.
Were you there, Phoenix? Like, he knows what's going on, too, you idiot.
This whole thing would be so much easier if they just let the judge in on the game.
Yeah, he would be all for it. Like I said, he would ham it up. He'd be like, he would totally, like, enhance the dramatics.
Yeah.
I now confess to the murder!
He'd probably give away the whole thing, though.
I need a defense attorney! Because I, Udgy, have confessed!
The one-armed man did it!
Now then, Mr. Edgeworth, if you could please tell the court the results of the handwriting analysis on Miss Impax's suicide note.
Yes, Your Honor. Oh, unfortunately, that's why he's upset. We have discovered that this suicide note is a forgery.
Son of a bitch.
Uh-oh.
What?
What do you mean, Mr. Edgeworth?
This note was not written by Miss Impax herself. It's a fake. Rabble times.
Order! Mr. Edgeworth, would you care to explain what's going on? If this was not written by Miss Impax, then who wrote it?
We would need more time to do a more detailed analysis, however. It appears that the handwriting matches that of the victim, Mr. Juan Corrida. Mr. Corrida? Well, wow. It looks like Miss Impax never left a suicide note after all. She never wrote anything about On Guard. However, Your Honor, even though the suicide note is indeed a fake, Mr. On Guard would not have known that, and so that fact remains unchanged. Acting under the assumption that it was real, he had plotted to possess it. Because On Guard had apparently decided to kill Corrida because he wanted the suicide note?
Maybe Corrida killed Impax, and On Guard was in love with her, so then he had Corrida killed.
On Guard wasn't in love with her, he dumped her.
Maybe he had secret feelings that we don't know about yet.
He dumped her and publicly went around, like, boasting about it.
Maybe he's just a jerk.
Yeah, he is an asshole. We've established that.
That does sound very plausible.
This theory that On Guard had no idea that the suicide note was fake, something seems a little wrong with it. Wait,
What was that?
do we have evidence that On Guard knew that the note was
How
fake?
can you prove that?
Oops. Well, I can't get to my... Okay.
Oh, because the only people that can open the doll thing is... Who are the two people who can open that doll
What does it
thing
matter,
that had the note in it?
What would that...
How would...
If we could prove that only a couple people can
yeah.
open it, that doesn't prove anything about him knowing it's a fake.
Yeah.
We need proof that he knows it's a
Well,
fake.
is there any proof that he wrote it?
No.
No.
Oh, well, wait.
The handwriting
Didn't
matches Corrida's. I mean, this was found at the
Yeah, like...
receipt, spy camera. The note wasn't written in the hotel room, from what we know. Bears the victim's blood. We have enough bears in this.
Nice one. Found by Juan Corrida.
I don't see any.
Can we say...
They say back down.
Okay.
Yeah, I have to say that too, because I didn't see anything that has anything to do with it. It's no use. Something feels wrong, but I can't put my finger on what it is.
Actually, there is something I would like to ask. Mr. Edgeworth, you had stated something earlier to the effect of the defendant had spied on Mr. Corrida's private life. I believe this would mean that he would known about the note as well.
Wait, are you kidding me? I could have presented the spy camera? We don't know that. We don't know. We know that the bear was delivered when he got to the hotel.
Yeah.
That's it. Oh, are you fucking kidding me? Yes! And so naturally, are you fucking kidding me? because spying on a guy with one little shitty camera is definite proof that no matter where he walks in the room to write a fake suicide note, you're going to be able to tell that he's writing it.
The bear knows.
Oh my Christ. For fuck's sakes. I don't care how regularly they spied on each other. That's not incontrovertible proof that he saw the note writing.
Maybe there's a video of it.
We don't have that video anyways. The tape's missing.
Maybe the judge does.
This means Mr. Ungard would have known that the note was a fake. Yeah, I know incontrovertible is not probably a word.
Sounds right.
Wait,
Oh, excuse me.
Sounds like a sweet car.
Yeah.
I just woke up. So fuck everybody.
Order! See here, Mr. Wright!
So this is what would have happened if I had presented the evidence. So at least it gives me a freebie. If I back down, it just forces me into the same line anyways.
Yeah, I guess.
Yes, Your Honor. Why did you bring it up if you're angry about that assertion?
I was the one who thought of the spying thing.
Oh, that's what he's angry about.
Jumping in and stealing my thunder like that is... I can't even describe it!
Yes, sorry.
I could have even bragged about embarrassing Mr. Edgeworth to my grandchild, had you not. For that, I assign you a penalty.
Oh, he gives me a penalty for... That's actually kind of funny. So you don't come up with it on your own. The judge saves you, but gives you a penalty for taking his credit. What? If only I had kept my mouth shut. Imagine if that was the final strike.
I now declare the defendant guilty.
Yeah.
So then, the defendant knew this suicide note was a fake.
You don't know that.
No.
And if that's true, then the situation has suddenly changed in a very dramatic way.
Thanks for helping out, Judge. Thanks. That helps us a lot. Exactly, Your Honor. The prosecution's theory as to what Mr. Ungard's motive for murder was is it has suddenly disappeared into thin air. No, it hasn't.
What was that motive again?
That he saw him forge the note, which we have no proof that he saw him forge the assuming that Edgeworth isn't in on this with us now, he could come back and just be like, show me a tape that shows that he was looking at the camera or had reviewed the tape. Even if we had a tape that showed Corita going like this, writing on a piece of paper, first of all, how can we prove that he's writing the fake suicide note and that anybody could tell that he's faking a suicide note and not writing to his grandma?
Maybe it was catching it over his shoulder.
Second of all, even if he went right up to the bear's eye and went like this and showed that he's writing the fake suicide note in high resolution, how could we tell that, and it got captured on tape, then we would have to prove that Ungard had actually reviewed that part of the tape. And you can't prove that without a testimony from Ungard or somebody who watched him watch that part.
Maybe the judge watched him watch it. He brought it up.
It's just, God. Why must a game I love so much be so goddamn dumb? So dumb.
Yeah, it's only been 10 minutes.
Yeah, I know. Fraser, remember your training. What training? What's that training that's supposed to help me right now?
Calm Blue Ocean.
Don't forget that the judge is very gullible, especially with his own theories, apparently.
Yeah.
Sweep the leg. Alright, fine. I'll try. Alright. Yeah, we should have played McPixel. Oh, McPixel training.
Oh!
Has something in my eye.
Aww.
But Your Honor, it's not as if Mr. Ungard monitored Mr. Corita's 24 hours a day. Thank you. Perhaps the victim wrote the note in a place Mr. Ungard didn't know of. Well, right back at you, Mr. Edgeworth. What? Why don't you show us some proof that the victim made the forgery at an unknown place? He doesn't need it. He doesn't need it.
That's amazing.
He doesn't need that proof.
That's
The
the best
burden
ever.
is on you this time, Phoenix.
That is the best ever.
For the first time ever, the burden is actually on you, Phoenix, and you fuck up. Why don't you ever say right back at you at other times when it's needed?
Order! Mr. Edgeworth!
So much anger so early.
K-Shade says, I'm fairly sure this is intentionally ridiculous. It is true that from the beginning of this trial day, it's been trying to be ridiculous, especially with the testimony of your character. Big old Powers. It did seem like the whole thing's supposed to look like a farce.
Yeah.
But, anyways.
Maybe everybody's in on it, except for us.
It's like I said on the last episode. It's like the game creators want to, like, they're teasing the gamer. They want to show how stupid you are for having played this game.
Let's see if they buy the third game. Stupid Americans. Wait. Sales are very good in Japan, too.
Alright.
It looks like this time, it is you who has dug his own grave.
As I figured.
Huh? As you figured?
As I figured, it came down to this after all.
Mr. Edgeworth, you are not making any sense.
When I heard the results of the handwriting analysis, I thought this might happen. The question is, what next? What next? If the prosecution can't prove Mr. Ungard's motive through the evidence, then we must prove it from another angle. Let's see what angle he's getting at after the break. Stay tuned. Video Games Awesome Live, Justice for All, Phoenix Wright, Ace Attorney thing continues.